Life is about movement and vitality. Don't let vein disease slow you down. Our cutting-edge procedures are minimally invasive with little to no downtime. Rediscover healthy, beautiful legs that keep up with your life. Regain your confidence and freedom to enjoy every moment. Choose Vein Clinics of Hawaii. Your journey to healthier veins start here.
Aloha, it's Kiana, and here are today's top Hawaii headlines from the editors at the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Also, mahalo to Longstrugs Hawaii for sponsoring the show. Head on over to your neighborhood Longstrugs for all your shopping needs. Hawaii officials are investigating reports of unsolicited offers for Lahaina property after a fire razed the historic town last month. Making unsolicited offers to residents of Lahaina is a violation of an emergency proclamation signed by Governor Josh Green. The governor initially wanted to issue a moratorium on all land sales in the town to prevent people from being displaced. But he said a blanket ban might not be doable and instead impose a prohibition on unsolicited offers as Lahaina residents decide what to do next. Green's administration has opened several investigations into people who have allegedly violated the order. Those found guilty of a violation may be imprisoned for up to 1 year and fined up to $5,000. President Joe Biden will ask Congress to increase disaster relief funding by an additional $4 billion as wildfires, flooding, and hurricanes ravage parts of the country. The administration initially requested $12 billion in extra funding for the Federal Emergency Management Agency's Disaster Relief Fund. FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell said that amount would be enough to meet the agency's needs through the end of the fiscal year, which ends this month. But the White House said that recent fires on Maui and in Louisiana, flooding in Vermont, and Hurricane Idalia's effects on the South call for the total to be raised to $16 billion. Hawaii's congressional delegation had pushed for more funding and applauded Biden's move. In all, Biden is seeking about $44 billion in supplemental funding, an ask that could face resistance from House Republicans. A third disaster recovery center has opened in Lahaina to help Maui residents affected by last month's wildfires. A blessing was held before the center opened its doors at 8 this morning at the Lahaina Civic Center Gymnasium on Honoapi-Lani Highway. Anyone can visit the facility to speak to a FEMA specialist or to learn about other local, state, and federal assistance programs. Representatives from the U.S. Small Business Administration and American Red Cross are also available. The new center will be open from 8 a.m. to 7 p.m. daily. 2 other disaster recovery centers are available at the Mayor Hannibal Tavares Community Center in Makawao and the University of Hawaii Maui College in Kahului. Maui residents can also register for FEMA assistance by calling 800-621-3362, visiting disasterassistance.gov, or using the FEMA mobile app. A former member of the far-right Proud Boys extremist group has been sentenced to 10 years in prison for his role in the January 6 Capitol riots. Dominic Pizzola remained defiant after today's sentencing and declared that Trump won as he exited the courtroom. Pizzola's term is one of the longest handed down to a January 6 offender so far. During the Capitol attack in 2021, the 46-year-old took a police officer's riot shield and used it to smash the window, allowing others to flow inside. He later filmed a video with a cigar inside the building. Pizzola was acquitted of a high-profile seditious conspiracy charge, but was convicted of other serious charges, and prosecutors had asked for 20 years in prison. Pizzola's sentencing comes after leaders of the Proud Boys were convicted of spearheading an attack to prevent the transfer of power from Donald Trump to Joe Biden. More than 1,100 people have been charged with federal crimes related to the Capitol riot. Over 600 have been convicted and sentenced. If you couldn't watch the game on ESPN last night, you're not alone. Charter Spectrum pulled ESPN and other Disney-owned channels from its cable network due to a carriage dispute. In addition to all ESPN network channels, ABC-owned stations, Disney-branded channels, Freeform, FX, and the National Geographic Channel have gone dark. Both Charter Spectrum and the Walt Disney Co. said that negotiations have been going on for a while. Charter said it offered Disney a fair deal, but the company is demanding an excessive increase. Disney said the rates and terms it is seeking in the carriage renewal are driven by the market. ESPN has traditionally had the highest carriage fees for cable companies. According to S&P Global, Disney gets an average of $2.2 billion per year from being carried on Charter Spectrum under a 2019 deal. For more on these stories and all the latest headlines, subscribe to the Honolulu Star-Advertiser. Visit Hawaii's top source for breaking news online at staradvertiser.com and download the Star-Advertiser mobile app. Mahalo, have a great Labor Day weekend, and we'll see you back here next week Tuesday.
Call us at 808-585-2955 or visit our website at veinclinicsofhawaii.com to schedule your